Kevin Hart is suing a very controversial YouTube journalist that goes by the name of Tasha Key. Many of you know her as Tasha K. I'm gonna be honest with you, this story is wild from top to bottom. So Tasha K recently had a guest on her Unwind with Tasha K's show, and it appears to be the former assistant of Kevin Hart. Apparently, she shot an interview with a young lady by the name of Maisha Shakes in November 2023. After the interview was shot, apparently Tasha K reached out to Kevin Hart's team and said, yo, this interview's got some stuff in it. They're going to talk about some stuff in your personal life, and tried to extort Kevin Hart of $250,000 to not publish the interview if Kev and his team paid that amount. Again, Kev was warned that there would be stories that dealt with his marriage and business dealings, and Tasha K did release the interview because Kevin Hart didn't pay the amount, apparently. According to Page 6, Kev is now suing Tasha K for trying to extort him. Keep in mind, Tasha K was infamously known to be sued by Cardi B in the past couple of years. Cardi B won the lawsuit for defamation. That was over $3 million in the defamation suit. Cardi B says Tasha K accused her of having an STD. Kevin Hart's former assistant, Maisha, said some things that alluded to Kev Hart having a gambling addiction and cheating on his lady. So Tasha K now finds herself in the midst of another high-profile suit. And by the way, you thought that Cardi B attorney money was crazy? Oh boy, you know Kev Hart gonna come with lawyers on top of lawyers on top of lawyers. It's probably gonna be like 3 white men, 1 black man, and they all gonna be in all white suits with a black tie. I'm gonna be honest with you, this could get very sticky for one Tasha K. Can I be honest with y'all real quick? As somebody that went to journalism school, but also has seen the internet just pop off in my 20s, right? There have been certain people that have, honest to God truth, shocked me with their way of being able to garnish a following, right? And it's been different things, right? Like Tasha K is one of those few people. When I see her brand, it clearly is from the school of Wendy Williams, but I think a lot of people forget Wendy Williams was a journalist to the T. And also Wendy Williams in her documentary pretty much admitted to being drugged out at a very young age. Wendy Williams lived fearlessly as a journalist with that nothing to lose mentality, and maybe Tasha K has that part of it down, but she definitely has missed the boat, in my opinion, on the journalist side. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on in the world right now where people just wake up and say whatever the hell they want. They interview whoever the hell they want. They accuse people of whatever the hell they want. Yo, you ain't got freedom of speech, but it's like an asterisk by that. You just can't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been somewhat successful in my space for years now. Thank God, knock on wood. I don't deal with a lot on the legal side. You want to know why that's the case? I'm responsible with my platform. There's a way to do jobs like what I'm doing, and I wouldn't say what Tasha K is doing is exactly what I'm doing because I'm sticking to information. There's ways to do these jobs responsibly and not put yourself in harm's way. When I saw Tasha K had the interview with Kevin Hart assistant, I was thinking to myself, man, is she just trying to, has she grew her fan base off the strength of, I'm going to tear down as many Hollywood figures as I can? That's a very interesting brand. I'm sure there's a big following in that because people like to see people fall, but it's a risky brand, especially coming off the back of the Cardi B suit. For the life of me, it doesn't make sense because Tasha K got a following. And maybe she grew it off that, but I think her following would adjust to her and the content if she made some alterations into it a little bit so she don't put herself in legal harm's way. I hit it on both sides of the fence. I went to school. I studied in journalism. I know the do's and don'ts. A lot of y'all do not know the don'ts. Y'all know the do's, but y'all don't know the don'ts. And I also got it from the Memphis side of things. I'm born and raised Memphis. I adhere to OGs in my life. Like there are certain things that I won't say because I will get that phone call. Let's be clear. Over the years, rest in peace, Big Shop. There are a few people in my life that got my number and will call me and say, yo, we can't do that one. I don't know what your plan is with this one. Don't do it. Rarely have I gotten that call because I've prided myself in being responsible over the years and not knocking somebody and finding creative ways to discuss stuff without discussing it. But there are rules and regulations to the job that for the life of me, I can't understand why Tasha K just decided to go rogue on the business. She's good at creating a following. She's really damn good. She's really good at it. One person that I'm looking at right now that I think's really good at creating a following right now is Chig Smooth. He's really good at it right now. I think he's off the East Coast. He's really good at it right now. He's killing it right now. But again, there are rules to this. First off, I'm getting into the business side of a lot of this stuff, and you realize that you got to be careful with sponsors and attaching a name to some of this stuff. And when you really start to get into the business side of it, it's just certain things you can't do. And I think just going and finding a random assistant that may or maybe didn't have a happy tenure around Kevin Hart could be telling the truth about some of this stuff. I don't know. But you got to be ready to take it there if Kev Hart says, nah. And maybe even if it's more true, you definitely got to be willing to take it there if these celebrities are going to protect their image, because we're talking about money out of their pocket with some of these accusations being made. Y'all let me know. Time, love, and support. Kev Hart suing Tasha K because she interviewed a former assistant that went out there on the deep end and made some claims about his personal life, his infidelity, his gambling addiction. According to Page 6, Kev Hart ain't playing no games. Time, love, and support is what your boy no take for granted. Hey, man.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So, please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am Pharaoh.